Fantastic. Hi, hello. How's everybody doing?
Hello. Good.
We're all here, and for those of you out there, we've had we've had probably about, I don't know, like a dozen or so people subscribe over the last month or so. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
I know I never advertise this, and I don't upload anything other than these videos for all intents and purposes. So we appreciate the support.
Maybe Lauren gave a shout out again.
She did, but it wasn't like we got like maybe 5 that day. Because a lot of the people that were on that like members only stream like hopped in, but we've had a couple people sort of.
The people who follow the Dadvocate are cool.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite beholder subtype. It's just like a little Chihuahua-sized beholder, and it has.
Oh, this is real size.
They're not that much bigger than that. They're like smaller, like from eye stalk to bottom of head. It's like a basketball.
How long are you frozen for?
Their literal whole thing is they're like little security cameras. Is they see something and then they like.
Oh wait, I think I know what those ones are.
Yeah. Anyway, as normal, we have to get distracted at the beginning, and I'm all right with that. Glad to have us all here, physical or otherwise. Last time, I wrote it down here. So much fun writing this fabulous opening for you guys. That's not in this book. That's let's. These are my notes from last session. Got to ruins, snuck through zombie horde, made it to ruins. There is a zombie T-Rex out there somewhere. I feel like that's a pretty good summation of what happened. You guys. We really just...
Don't forget the 3 nat 20s.
That's okay. Actually, yes. Okay. Let us lay the laurels where they doth are deserved for the last session jaw drop moment where Briggs rolled.
Briggs rolled 3 nat 20s.
Briggs rolled 3 nat 20s in a row. It wasn't even just like out of his 6. It was 3 in a row. Bop bop bop. It was, I'm sure there's an insane
1 in
probability.
16,000.
Okay, there you go. 1 in 16,000, he got a turkey.
1 in 8,000.
Okay, I'll take it. Still, that's insane. Wild.
It was the coolest thing I've ever done in D&D.
And it was kind of like the final gauntlet to get the party.
Congratulations, you
to the stairway up to the ruins. And yeah, it was great. You did the longbow like trigonometry and and we just let you take out all the rest as the T-Rex kind of followed up from your tail. But before it could really sniff you guys out, you guys were on this stairway that kind of ascended up the mountains, very similar to Japanese shrines in the sense that there were the torii, like the 2 bars with the crossbar going across, but these were more Stonehenge-like, so made out of rocks. Very old. Those of you with stonework backgrounds could roll
Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Investigation. I know we got Brattick here too. If the 2 of you want to just things that you would notice given your specialty of special interest
I'm so
program.
experienced in stonework. I'd probably be the person that's at the
That'll
restaurant.
be a 21.
Natural 20.
Also a 21.
Alright.
Yeah, so Brattick and I are pretty much on the same page with stonework stuff.
So Cassidy, as you're noticing these 2 looking at the rocks, you know, all your stuff down. You notice it's, gosh, maybe pre-sundering or very shortly beforehand. So about 2,000 years old. It seems to be carved from local rock. But whatever sort of etchings around the wall are difficult to discern into any sort of language. But impressive from an engineering standpoint that it was able to withstand the test of time.
Fascinating.
because there's a little ruin, you know, there's some weathering, but it's like you see one or two of these archways, which are maybe every like 50 feet, maybe one or two of them are fallen to time. They've withstood trees falling on them. You can see that the forest has grown around them as no one has tended to them in some time. You can kind of discern that from your investigatory standpoint. From my stonework people, from an artistic, from a craftsmanship standpoint.
We both got to 21, so we're on the same page.
So you guys are looking at this from a slightly different perspective than Cassidy. He's got his NCIS lab, and then the artists come in and are like, "Oh yeah, I love this chiaroscuro."
But you cut some drugs off
Brattick.
the stones.
You notice
some good headstone.
that there
Nice and
are
no pores.
within some of the it's not necessarily a language. It's very I was
Symbolic?
pros Ada, like the Viking scroll where it's just like a sequential visual story, but there's runes on it.
Hieroglyph.
Kind of like a hieroglyph, yeah. Hieroglyphic. You notice that it's not so much a language, but there are language elements built into it. But you guys see that there's like,
Which ones did the Viking
pictogram.
use?
yeah, it's kind of like a pictogram, but
Yeah.
it's you can see that it's a story, but you can't. God knows the jungle has taken the facing.
It's a
off of lot of this.
pictographic mural.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what it would be because this Viking one's a scroll, but this is like it's like carved into like these rocks, and you guys can see
Art nerd.
it's depicting some story, some progression, some sequence of events.
I would like to look further into this and see if I can recognize any elements or decipher what the narrative is.
So with the 21, I'll give you guys the sense that you don't have enough context from like the imagine walking into a Catholic church and there's all you see but leading up to it are just like very like super deteriorated Stations of the Cross, but you have no idea like that it's a Catholic church. It's just there's a religious progression of something happening. You have zero context to put it in because it's just like whatever picture there is, you're like, is that a snake? Is that a person? Is that a snake person? You're like, you know, or is that a tree? Is that a this? It's like, but perhaps if there is a structure intact, things will be less exposed to the elements. You guys might get better insight and answers there within. You feel confident for how much the basic architecture stands. You figure if it hasn't been rained on by tropical rainstorms for 1,500 years, it'll probably be pretty nice looking inside.
With my magic vision, I want to see if there is any residual magic surrounding the carvings or anywhere around the building.
So as you guys are like kind of, I pictured this in like a montage as you guys are just like walking the steps, looking at things. You know, somebody gets a little bit ahead. One of you stonework folk trots ahead and like actually like puts your hand on the stone and you're like, oh shit, and you're like,
I lick it.
Like you can tell that it was definitely like carved by hand.
After
like,
you told me not to touch stuff because it might set off an alarm.
This is a stone. I know what I'm doing here.
It's a technique.
It's a technique.
But
I
you
said
know,
not to lick unknown things.
you flip it on Cassidy and it looks more like the marking. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. Because in my brain, I wish I could draw it, but it's not going to happen. You can see that there are remnants, but the magic looks more like magical inlay to paints that might have been there. Something that might be akin to if it's activated, or a slight like animation as the person walks by, like the story, like someone might be doing this, you know, a 2 or 3 second GIF for all intents and purposes. But any of them that are active, you see like a tiny little like magical illusory arm kind of like come out of the thing, and they're no bigger than this, you know, as you're going by. But like half of a person's head kind of like comes out, a little dragon claw, like as you guys step by. You even see little wisps of it as you guys get close and inspect it. It's about a 5-minute walk up. You could run, but okay, so it's a 5-minute walk up. I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw at the top. If you run up, I need you to roll a disadvantage.
Up the hill?
Yes.
The mountain?
You were to, man, imagine sprinting from the bottom of like a hill mountain shrine to the top of a hill mountain shrine. 25.
I have advantage on Constitution, so I guess I should do it.
16 for Ron.
You could also really take your time. Okay.
Mare got
that's for sure. She's
a
probably just playing
dirty 20.
going up.
Kicking a rock up, trying to keep track of where it went.
Well, I mean, can't Mare just fly up there?
It's a long way up, though.
Oh, okay. Cassidy got a 25.
All right.
One. Oh, shit. Okay, 19.
All right. You guys are all fine. You're winded, but you don't feel any levels of exhaustion as you reach the top. It's one of those things where even the most hardy among you get to the top and are like, well, Mare, who can fly, he might even fly to the top, and he's like, oh, wow, okay, wow, we just nonstop, huh? Like 5 minutes, just all,
I feel like when he does that, when the dragon sighs at the top from flying, we all just glare at him.
Well, I mean, Cassidy's got his levitation boots, so he can just float all the way up.
Oh god, are you in your adventure kini, or are you in
What?
your full armor?
What are you talking about? I'm always in my adventure kini.
That is her full armor.
It just depends
20
if she's
AC.
wearing the other armor over it. But, yeah, all of you with, like, heavy armor especially are just like... sweat pouring down, but again...
It's probably like Rock Lee, though. I have an ankle band
Yeah,
to block
exactly.
arrows from my Achilles heel, and I take it off and I drop it. And
I
it goes
imagine-
16 feet under the ground. The ground can't support it.
There's,
It's supposed to be light, but
we're fine with flavor at this point. You guys are demigods.
yet I'm only level 16.
But you reach the
Just
top.
kidding.
Has anyone here played Skyrim?
Yes.
I played
Seen someone
Skyrim, but
play
I've also been to
Yes.
Kyoto.
Love Skyrim.
Like,
And
as like IRL.
yeah. And
They went to Japan for a
and
year.
also like your average.
Like on exchange, or?
Yeah, I lived there for 6 months.
Oh, what?
And they also have a lot of average cemeteries with the same style of stairs.
Yeah, I've got a cousin who lived in Japan for a few years.
So,
You have, I mean, it's a capitalist hellhole. You have to be working or going to school
Yeah, it's
to enjoy everything.
Yeah.
just U.S.
Or
imperialist policy.
independently wealthy. If you're independently wealthy, just give
Then
the
Japan
government
is great.
give the government a ton of money, and they'll leave you alone.
So yes, Skyrim.
So, it makes me sad. But also, like,
It's also fun to go there for 2 weeks, though.
yeah, I'm
Just
sure.
go on vacation.
That is one of my.
But have a plan.
Kyoto and Osaka.
Have a fucking plan.
That's pretty much
Go,
what
like, get a tour trip.
Yes.
Like, pay $4,000, get a guided tour.
Yes.
That they know the places to go and show you, or you could just go to Tokyo and be there for 2 weeks. I mean,
You could, yeah,
you could make a whole trip out of Tokyo.
out of just Tokyo. I would love to go to Tokyo, but I think I would just be so overwhelmed.
That's why you want the West Coast,
Yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
it's a little more...
Yeah. Like Kyoto is still like a busy place, but it's chiller. And then
after-
Osaka is like food city. So
After
hell
the
yeah.
guided tour, when you know how to get around,
Yeah.
go there without the guided tour and just wander, and then you'll see a lot of cool stuff that way too. But you kind of got to understand the train system a little bit first.
If I can handle Deutsche Bahn, I can handle Japanese train system.
I mean, half of it's in English, so you can usually figure it out.
All right. So, you guys are having this conversation about whatever the Japanese equivalent is of Huron Runa. That is where a bunch of automatons live after the...
Oh, this looks like Japan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, now it's so funny you pointed that. That's where the automatons actually destroyed everything, having a war there.
It's a wasteland?
Yes.
Oh. Too bad Japan's a wasteland. It's probably really pretty there now, because it's a wasteland.
Yeah.
The nature takes
No
it back.
humans there.
Nature has not started to take it back.
Oh,
It's kind of
rest in
taken
peace.
over by, like, literal machine people. And they're like, it's a desert. Oil me up. Like, you know, they're like, I'm good. And so a bunch of engineering scientists, robot people live there. Because they don't need the same bodily stuff as the rest of them. I'm trying to think. The Elflands are kind of broadly inspired by a lot of the Asian countries, but there's different areas.
Japan
because
has
it's
the
like,
Michigan climate. They're not quite tropical.
If that sort of theme is interesting to you, of having like a land that is populated only by automatons, I highly recommend, by Becky Chambers, a book called A Psalm for the Wild Built.
all right.
It is beautiful and excellent, and also the sequel, A Prayer for the Crown Shy. Mwah, gorgeous.
Well, hey, there you go. Oh no. Oh no, they're holding out of their cake. So
All the robots are autistic.
How does that make sense?
Don't worry about it.
Uh,
It makes sense in the
The
book.
robot is a robot.
as you guys get to the top, you recognize it as is indeed like a cemetery. There's like a final torii at the top. Going down the center is like a shrine that you can open up the doors, step in. There's probably a small, like probably not this size. What'd you call it? Where you can put the statues.
Serena guides a light up to her face.
I
tries to
know
scare
in
people.
the Midwest it's a bathtub, Mary. You put it in a bathtub.
It's, I mean, for all intents and purposes, because this is the Lubra,
What about
especially,
Mary?
it would have that theme to it.
You know bathtub Mary, where you put the Virgin Mary in like a half buried bathtub, like
Oh.
vertical, and it's
I
like
thought
cops.
I thought that was like a
Cops.
Catholic Hispanic thing, because I only see.
I mean, the Hispanics do
Italians
it.
too.
Yeah.
It's really big in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I
Got
don't
those
see
extra
what.
bathtubs.
I just don't see white people doing it very often.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It,
Maybe
like
it's just
almost
where-
all the Catholic houses where I grew up.
Yeah, maybe it's just my
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's not
mostly
as
deliver
popular here,
Hispanic
I'll say,
neighborhoods.
but up in like the German Catholics, up in like Oceana County and stuff. Yeah. And the Hispanic Catholics.
So
yeah.
all the Grand Rapids Catholics are fake because they don't have a Battle
Yes.
Mary.
Kenna, you're jesting, but yes.
That's hilarious. Anyway, hi, thanks for joining us here, folks, at Religious Discourse.
They're creasters.
Really, we're just taking the...
They're all trads, and if you don't have a bathtub, Mary, you can just eat my farts.
They only go to Christmas and Easter Mass.
Yeah, well,
That's me.
that's also me right now.
But I
I
thought when I was...
have yet to find a
Joke's on you, I don't go to Mass at all.
Pretty much.
I have to find a parish that
Anyway.
isn't like steeped in like MAGA evangelicalism. Anyway,
I mean, there's a couple
I'm
gay
working on it.
churches, but church is church.
Yeah.
So sorry to everyone.
So,
Yeah, you're right.
The ruin of a long dead religion that you guys reach at the top of this place. It's a cemetery. I'm sorry.
Surmia casts legend lore in the religion. You have to have an object.
Do you? Okay. You can only tell it's a cemetery as you guys kind of like broadly scan your area. You can see roaming out in the woods one or two wayward zombies, but they don't seem to be noticing you guys as you're just scanning about. Yeah, feel free to, let me see if I can maybe give us a little facsimile here on the board.
The spell says, is the religion in the room with you?
That's hilarious.
And you say, I can't say. What should I touch?
I want to take out a piece of paper and one of my drawing pencils
Okay.
and do like a rubbing on one of the tombstones.
We're here?
This is my souvenir.
Yes, you're kind of where that red.
What's it called again?
You are currently in Gravelchill, but you're
what's the
looking.
region? We're on Gravelchill Island, but what's the region?
Let me see. It was.
Is it equatorial? Are we
You're-
tropical?
No, you're actually subarctic, but because of the volcanoes, it's a subtropical little pocket.
So this isn't the equator.
Not necessarily. It's kind of like I wish I could globe it out. Like if this were to sphere out, it's more towards the.
What, like this?
Yeah.
But I guess if it did that, it would still fall.
Latitude comparison to Earth,
Yeah. This should be the.
like
Okay.
that's the equator. So where we are, if we're looking at a globe Mercator projection, it's probably
It's kind of Michigan.
And-
Michigan, so like 35th parallel.
And this would be Africa, which means that it's much bigger than it appears on a map. And this is actually much smaller than it
Not
appears on a
35th,
map.
45th parallel.
I'm loving this.
If you ever see the the NASA pictures of the globe, Africa is like twice the size of Russia, or more.
Yeah,
But on the map, it's smaller.
yeah. But that is the Mercator
Yeah, the
projection. It
map is
actually is
not accurate.
That was
Major
100%
factor in-
intentional.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It makes European nations look bigger and more important.
Oh.
So kind of
Colonialism.
It's a factor of white supremacy,
Yay!
actually.
the gate's right here. The gate, the top Tory.
Is it a gate to hell? Just
Artifact
kidding.
of
I mean, maybe. Here where Liz's cup is the shrine that's maybe about. Oh, gee golly gosh, willikers.
Oh, good heavens.
I wish I had the little. It's somewhere around here, but. Sorry. It's more like that, sorry.
You're fine.
Move that real quick.
Oh, shit. It was on there.
Okay. Feel free to put your guys within, sorry, as usual, the first kind of like 2 rows surrounding whatever the entrance is.
I'm gonna have you being charged that job. Ooh, who's this little guy? Is this just like a sentient pair of legs?
It's like a little lantern with legs. I cannot remember what source expansion they put it in, but
Twinga.
they were a very common mini within the, what do you call it, set that they came out in. And so between me and the kids, Saoirse freaking loves those blind boxes. Especially now that she hasn't even spent them any of her birthday money.
I just
She
spent my
inherited a bunch of
birthday.
my minis.
Are there any bodies around?
Ooh,
Any-
yeah, actually I was gonna
stones?
say, I'm setting this up as you guys are free to look around, and I've set up some little gravestone markers for you guys.
Sermia pulls out a shovel and starts digging into one.
Tell me he's not interfere. She knows better.
And then she casts Speak with Dead if she finds a skeleton to talk to.
X-ray vision to see if there are any valuables buried in the ground, so we don't even have to bother digging through everything.
Well, I'm not trying to grave rob. I'm trying to talk to a dead person.
She's just trying to have a nice conversation.
I don't
what are
rob
you thinking,
people.
Cassidy? Oh my god.
I get people to leave their house or apartment, and then I claim it as my territory.
I think you've grave robbed once or twice. Probably in an earlier part of the
Sermia's
campaign,
deflecting.
but I'm pretty sure there was a point where Sermia was like,
Nothing is past. Sermia won't admit it, but she doesn't put anything past her.
We know.
Invisible
She just
vision to
needs to
see
admit
if
it.
there are if there's anyone invisible watching us in the area.
Sermia turns on her spidey sense.
Talani, like an old person at like a Civil War battlefield, takes out, just like starts doing like rubbings, like graphite rubbings of all the tombstones. I'm going to put this in a folder and then make my grandchildren sort through it and feel guilty about throwing it away long after I die.
American tombstones are so boring, though. Why would I want to do a graphite rubbing of them?
there is.
It's like, in God we trust.
Next to my grandparents, there's
Maybe it's just my
this
grandparents.
tombstone that.
Does
Oh
it
my
have a
god.
porch goose on it or something?
That's what I want on my tombstone. Just so everyone knows, I want a porch goose protecting the afterlife from vicious.
That's, I mean, if there's
And
going
I want
to be...
someone, instead of giving me flowers, I want someone to change its outfit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
There's the most ostentatious, is the only word I can really use for it, tombstone next to my grandparents in their cemetery, and it's enough like real estate to like bury a whole family, but it's just for one guy who died pretty young, so I think there was like a big tragedy involved. It's terrible. His family really went over the top here. There is like a picture of him like under that like UV protective glass. There's also like
I hate the
an
pictures.
etching of him too, like in the stone, like a laser engraving in the stone of his face, like of him like in heaven. And I think that Jesus might be hugging him.
How did they get that picture?
Have like a.
How'd they get that picture of Jesus hugging
Yeah.
him? Who took this
I mean,
picture of Jesus?
That's what a religious person would say.
Yeah.
For sure.
There are no fewer than 3 full-ass poems on this tombstone.
I want mine to have no years, no name. It just says, change my outfit once a week. And then there is a porch goose next to it. And there's an arrow pointing to the porch goose.
All right.
That's what I want. I want to be a tree, and I want to have a porch goose protecting it.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Yeah. I want to be buried in one of those like eco pods where like your body disintegrates and there's like a. I want to be an oak tree specifically.
Just put me in some cheap plywood casket,
Yeah.
bury me, plant a tree,
Mm-hmm.
porch goose.
Or cremate me and like use like my ashes as fertilizer for this tree. You're gonna have to mix it with some other stuff because just human like cremains is not that good for like starter soil. But
I've said for
I want my
years-
body donated to the jackass guys.
Hold on, I got my shoe. You pinned me.
Oh, sorry.
I need you to lift your
Briggs's
thing up for a second.
anecdote beat Saley's in that situation.
I need you to lift your chair up
volume-wise.
for me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I didn't know that you were still stuck.
No, it's fine. It's like when I was on Parker's foot for a minute. He just sat there.
Poor Parker.
He's just a big old dummy. We love him. But...
I couldn't hear Saley because you were both talking at the same time.
yeah, Mike, what was your idea?
Oh, I've said for decades now that I demand a Viking funeral.
Yes!
On a floating
Yes!
fire.
All right.
And light my ass in the base with a flaming arrow.
Incredible. Which
Yes.
river do you want? It needs to be like a narrow one, so like you become a major like forest fire hazard.
I mean, hell, if I can complete the whole, true Viking thing, then for a thin river, you might as well throw me down the White River, right down from the Hesperia Dam, because that's where we
Yes.
spread my dad's ashes.
Well, all right, you got it, man. All right, we gotta kill Mike.
No.
No, we have to fulfill his wishes, you guys. He just said.
Just said.
I heard it.
I currently
You
think
heard
the
it.
only state where a Viking funeral as such is currently allowed is the state of Maine.
I was gonna guess Maine. Yeah.
All right. Here is the dungeon before you. Not dungeon. Entrance.
Oh, no,
Guys, I think we're going into a dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
It's a map, a scene,
I love this, TJ. This looks great.
as it were. Thank you.
I'm really getting the vibes here. The spooky graveyard vibes.
I love it. Thank you. Let me see. I'm switching things up.
Oh no.
Who fell?
Oh.
Those don't fit perfectly.
Our voices are going to be so sharp and unnerving.
I sound like I'm on old-time radio.
No, not with a Yeti. I feel like even with the diffuser, you still sound fine.
Mr. Stan Belagar is in danger. Again.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Spooky.
We got a lot of people in the chat, but we're busy dealing with undead
There's lots of
bullshit.
people in the chat. Hello, chat.
All right.
Are they making comments about how they want to be
About
buried?
being dead?
Yeah. I don't know, actually. Let's see.
Yeah, it is a pretty little.
Okay, I actually have a new idea. Viking funeral, except you bury me below a tree and then you start a forest fire.
Ooh.
Yes.
Bury me below a tree, chop it down, and then start a forest fire.
You know where you could get away with like a water Viking funeral in Michigan? Lake Superior.
Probably.
You can get away with it there. Yeah.
Their last
There's
wish
not
was
enough
to join the Edmund
Yeah, there's
Scott
there's not enough people
Fitzgerald.
to stop you.
Good guys.
As long as you're, like, staying away from, like,
necessarily
painted
what
rocks.
body of water you do. I'm going to be dead, but I just demand a Viking funeral.
No, listen, I'm superstitious enough to where I don't need an angry Mike ghost haunting my
Okay,
ass.
wait.
I'm not
Because I
superstitious,
get it
but
on
I am
Reed's
a
Lake.
little stitious.
Yeah, I am a little stitious.
What if we put together a slip and slide and then put him on a canoe?
My parents bought a slip and slide
With
when
a
I
canoe
was
slide.
5 years old, and I was so excited to use it. My sister, who was older, wanted to go first. Fair enough. We did not wet it down properly, and the very first thing that happened on that slip and slide is my sister broke her arm. Like, snapped it in like 3 pieces.
All right.
I'm not a fan of slip and slide.
So we weren't allowed in the slip and slide anymore.
So
Yeah.
here is our graveyard. Scattered about are various graves that you can approximately make out. I don't like how symmetrical.
I dig up the closest one.
I see if anyone has funny names.
Respect the dead. I dap him up.
Okay, so where are I guess so? Which one do you go to, Sirmia? Pick any one.
This one.
Okay, for sure. Give me just an athletics as you're shoveling it up real quick. You got a shovel, right? I was gonna say, don't even worry about it. Yeah, don't even worry about rolling
16
that.
plus
If
19.
not, I could turn my shard of creation into a
All right,
shovel.
she's rolling, or she's digging up a
35.
shovel. Is there anything else anybody would want to do in the general area? Look for anything?
I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna start making my rubbings and look for any funny names.
Okay, for sure.
Cassidy is going to basically like scan the area, check like invisible vision to make sure that there aren't any invisible creatures watching us, and then magic vision to see if there's any magic emanating from a certain area, any magic affecting this graveyard.
Okay.
You're too
Although if I had to
paranoid.
guess, I would say
Gotta learn how to
necromancy.
relax. I sense holy magic.
There is actually both holy magic and necromancy here. It is a mix
My
of the
spidey
shrine
senses are
itself
tingling.
seems to be infused with magic emanating from the very earth itself, just kind of like pulsating in and out in a very sort of natural mana flow sort of way.
So like magic's like floating out of the ground essentially.
Like within the literal architecture, you can see it kind of like almost veins, like
Oh.
Oh, spooky.
It's in the walls!
It has
It's
this,
in the goddamn walls!
yeah. But it has this almost like Aurora Borealis coloring to it, as it like kind of like you see it kind of like
Where are we
very
again?
relaxing as you're just sort of looking, you know, kind of scanning it, seeing it. But within that, you can see there's also this, with every little like pulse, you can see there's this little strand of like black purple kind of that swirls throughout it, and you can see it almost like a sickly root that you can see lighting up throughout the ground and everything, touching.
So there's black magic affecting
Sirmia's mesmerized.
the rest of the magic. So following the root of dark magic or black magic or whatever, I want to see if I can follow it to the source.
It seems to give me an investigation, because that actually will kind of be like there's a lot of shit. Even like the broken pieces of the architecture seem to have a very slight, almost residual pulse, even though they're disconnected.
Do I find a body?
Yes, you do.
I cast Speak with Dead.
hard to tell what they are at this point. Heavily mummified. It looks like this is a very wet soil. It's where they kind of count on that helping mummify the body. Some type of pointed ear. The jewelry is gold inlaid with like turquoise stones. A little bit of mix of Celtic and Aztec.
That's going to be a 30 on the investigation.
All right. It was going to be a high DC anyway. Is because you're literally like trying to trace veins in the outside with everybody else like jibba jabbing, and you can trace it eventually back to this little shrine that is there.
Okay.
And there seems to, as you can also see that there's a big cluster of that sort of magic emanating out of the ground from there. But your vision only goes so far.
So is it, there are two sources of it, you're saying? So like from...
The necrotic is, it looks like they're both at least coming from somewhere in the shrine.
Somewhere in the shrine, and then is it like going into the ground, or is there a separate source coming out?
It's pulsating out, sort of like, imagine if this was a whole root system.
Uh-huh.
And the root system is all of the stones, all of the everything is connected through this, and it's pulsing with this magical energy.
Mm-hmm.
Within that root system, there seems to be an infected root that is also spread throughout.
Mm-hmm.
They both seem to be sourcing from somewhere in the shrine, but they're both spread throughout the area.
Ah, okay. So, using my levitating boots, I'm gonna slowly start floating over there, but keeping an eye on the ground to see if there's any magic emanating from the ground to make sure that I don't actually step on it.
It looks like it's literally like the roots under the ground, almost. So like everywhere is a mix of everything. The roots are all intertwined with each other. You can see the infection seems to be spreading.
Alright, so I relay that to the rest of the group. Hey, so like this whole place is
Too busy talking to a dead guy.
this whole place is has a bunch of magic, but it looks like that there's dark magic infecting it, and that source is coming from the shrine.
So, what's your religion?
Okay.
So
Good luck with sex.
Wow, okay.
I feel like Ran and Brattick are playing a board game.
I think that's really great, buddy. I'm really proud of you.
We got a Ouija board.
Yeah, that's great, buddy. Go figure that out. Go fish, by the way.
all right.
Okay, so I'm the only one who cares.
Playing war.
I mean, in fairness to us, we weren't listening to you. We were doing our own shit.
That's hilarious.
You let us loose in a graveyard, we're gonna have fun.
I'd let you loose a graveyard. What?
How exactly does
It's a general you.
Follow Servia around to keep a detailed list of every single crime she has committed against humanity in this graveyard.
I have filled so many evil
Grant
pads.
semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse. It can only be cast once every 10 days per corpse. It must have a mouth and can't be undead.
Okay.
You get 5 questions. It only knows what to do in life, including languages. Answers are brief, cryptic, or repetitive. The corpse is under no compulsion to be truthful, and especially if you are hostile. This spell does not return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that is happening, and can't speculate about the
But
future.
magically, it understands everything you're asking.
Yeah.
It just might only be able to answer in.
In its own language.
Give me a medicine check.
I'm so good at medicine. Watch
Medicine
this.
to check that it has a mouth.
Watch this. 7.
Ooh, no.
What languages do you know?
I know a decent amount because I'm a courtier. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Sylvan, Elvish.
Oh.
Dwarvish.
It has pointed ears.
Undercommon.
Common within the age of languages. Common at an age when this guy might have been alive would be like us hearing Middle English,
Okay.
just like gobbledygook coming out of somebody's mouth. That being said, there are some older languages. Elvish is pretty fucking old. There's only a few that might predate it, that being sort of the language of nature, which is Sylvan. And so that might be a bridging gap that it can answer in.
Well, I know Sylvan and Elvish.
Okay. So I guess So I'll say as you say the question, what's the question that you ask it first?
What's your religion?
So it is it's a very not rudimentary, but it's your understanding of Sylvan gives you a rudimentary understanding of what they're saying. It in and of itself is an old dialect of this
like
old language. Yeah. And so you're listening to it, but
Shakespeare in French.
it comes
Shakespeare's actually
pretty
high modern
much.
English.
It comes in broken
Too
and
modern.
disjointed, but you can get things together to where you hear them kind of like look over to all of you and they say,
It's not their soul, it's the facsimile of their animated spirit.
I worship the Lady of the Forest.
Does that bring anything to mind for me?
Religion.
God damn.
Actually, you would know this because this is Maltea's goddess.
Oh, okay.
The Lady of the Forest is the sister of Cernunnos, Semius, goddess of the wrath of nature. If you wanted to liken her to a more familiar deity, very Diana-coded, Artemis, the independent female goddess, very wild. It says that she's angry when great storms come through.
What are the circumstances of your death?
A great plague swept through the village, taking all but a clutch of little ones.
So they were left alone? That's really sad.
Does this place hold any secrets?
They look over to the shrine and they say,
Really?
No!
She's riveted.
No!
Get out of here!
Get out of here,
Skynet!
Skynet!
Scoot. That's the Finnish word for it.
Why did it say uh-huh?
Because I was
And
telling
it
the
thought I was
story and I
asking-
don't know what I
It's
liked
not
about
a,
it.
it's an iPad, so it was Siri thinking that somebody was asking it something.
Siri, I'm that fucked up.
No!
Yeah, Siri.
She was listening online too.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna kill you, Siri.
They look over and they say, buried secrets, our pride and our shame. 3? Is that 3?
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to help?
As they say that narratively, I feel like their voice, they voice over as we see the camera shift to Cassidy, tracing the black root through this pulse of mana. As you hear them say, an infection in the heart. There is a clog in the artery.
I don't work for free. Can I have your necklace? I guess that's the fifth question.
They look use it wisely as they touch it and then
I feel like I can lower them back down. They don't just drop like a sack of potatoes.
I just mean the head kind of goes limp
Oh,
and
okay.
loses the spirit.
So you see Sermia interfere with like this.
I come up with jewelry.
Corpse
Don't worry, I
collecting.
asked.
Wow, she's getting more considerate. Oh,
That's character growth.
okay,
I
she
take out my
grave
Coke
rubbed.
spoon.
Okay, yeah, she did grave rub. All right, but we're
Alright.
still getting better.
So, infection in the heart of the shrine.
Yeah, apparently there's something down there.
Yep.
Talani, as you're making rubs, you see that there are symbols of not just Semius across the, but also a lot of winged serpent, which is one of the deities in the pantheon. Selactol,
Okay.
TZ. I wrote the damn thing as hard enough for me to pronounce. Because I'm bad at I teach my mouth how to make those sounds.
It's one of those Aztec inspired ones.
I wasn't
right?
here
Okay.
at the beginning.
I haven't learned how to
Okay.
make those sounds with the mouth
Yes,
yet. I'll get better at it. But it's one of like the alternate names for Quetzalcoatl, I think.
Maya and Aztec, hard languages. They're
I'll
tricky
get
for
there.
English speakers.
I'll
Yeah.
get there. But you can see there's kind of like a bleeding thorn, which is Semius' symbol, but then kind of like coming around the edge of the grave markers. They're not necessarily stones, as you might say, but there is some sort of something on the ground. But around the edge, meeting at the heart, are two winged serpents, like opening up to kind of like bite the rose. And with whatever language the name is, I don't know if you can read Sylvan, but
I can read Sylvan.
yeah, it looks swirly and squiggly and almost like if you gave a squirrel a pencil.
I can read something.
It's
I'm going to try that sometime. I show Sermia. It's like, oh, hey, Sermia, are you back from your grave robbing?
I asked, actually.
Could I have Ron
Oh,
and
nice.
Brattick roll me a perception or investigation while these three are
While they
doing
play
their little
goldfish.
searches?
I show
Yep,
Sermia the rubbings.
Go fish, by the way.
That is an 18 for Ron on investigation.
Also,
Oh, sorry, perception.
also roll a flat d20 to see who won Go Fish.
17 on the perception check and a flat D20 roll of a 10.
Okay.
I got a 19. Suck it.
All right, so you guys,
Ron has
You
so many
win.
fish now.
the rest of them are jumping, looking in, investigating all these things, and the two of you, Mare's kind of sniffing around. He's he is a dragon, so he is obviously like a very high intelligence, but he's kind of like if Miles was a dragon. He's distracted by the zombies 300 feet away because they're close to his favorite person. So he's not necessarily like, yes, let me investigate this with you, Sherlock. He's just, he's on alert. You see him. He's not doing anything that is alerting you, but you notice that he is keeping track of threats in the area. So you and Brattick kind of like, shoot the shit, start playing Go Fish as you're looking around. And then Brattick, you look down, and Ron, you see him see this at the same time, and you guys notice two sets of footprints that don't match any of yours. They seem to go towards the shrine. And then you guys see Cassidy, like, right before he's about to, like, float over it and brush a little bit of dust away. You kind of rush up and, kind of like him aside, and he, like a balloon, kind of floats like 5 feet off to the side and continues to trace the route. But there, Brattick, you and Ron see these two footprints are met by a set of 3 sets of other footprints coming from the woods, and Ron, with your survival rangery eyes, with your elven eyes, with your fox eyes, you see like what looks to be like a game trail, not like but something that's kind of barely been used. You can see this is where the footprints come from, and the 2 that you guys were following, you can discern that something of these other 3 footprints accosted these other 2. There's a big scuffle. You can see the 2 original sets of footprints start to get kind of like violently thrashed around instead of clean. And then you notice some small specks of blood on the ground in the sand, but it's starting to kind of mix up with all the dirt. And then you notice 3 sets of footprints and 3 sets of footprints following up to the shrine, and then 2 more right behind them. One of them has a noticeable limp or off gait, and the other one also seems to have a slightly altered gait than originally coming up. But you see it leading into the shrine building.
It seems robotic and like.
You know, as you would say that, the one limpy leg does look. If you guys were looking like, what is that? And you can hear it like that kind of, and you're like,
Oh, where have we seen that before?
Could be a butler.
So what do you guys want to do?
So are the footprints leading into the shrine? Alright, well, it looks like that's where they were headed into the shrine, so I guess that's where we gotta go.
I show Sermia the rubbings I made. Do you happen to know this language?
Yes.
What does this say? This is a pretty cool snake-looking guy.
I say it in Sylvan.
It's basically.
Okay, I just got Creed Bratton. That's entirely fair.
It says like the name of the person who passed away. It gives what you can assume or however they dated back in the state, because there's a different dating scheme now. But you can see it's basically like nice. You know,
the squirrel dated many squirrels.
You know, we will fiercely protect your memory, and may the guardian of the skies, carry you into the clouds. Just very.
So the snake is the guardian of the skies. Makes sense because he has wings.
He's a weather god.
A weather god.
He's pretty much most agricultural societies have some version of him. It might not always be a winged serpent,
I know this guy. He's the one that I can't say the name of. With the sound and I've seen this guy before.
Where?
Like at farms and what?
I'm gonna take.
Yeah, at Walmart. I saw it at Walmart, Sermia.
We're gonna take a quick break, but first, I have a little NPC scene. I actually wrote it.
NPC
scene. So, camera kind of like fades down to, like we see it kind of like fade down to the ground to darkness, and then it lights up as we can see kind of slightly backlit by some sort of torchlight. Isadora and Kilgora.
Nobody could have guessed.
Both of their hands bound. Kilgora has mark on her cheek and a bloody nose. Brattick's sister.
Brattick's sister, in case you
swearing under her breath in every swear word that she learned from Grandpappy and some that she listened in on him from when he didn't know.
Sermia only knows so many languages because of swear words.
So, as they're going, Isadora kind of elbows Kilgora, and she kind of gestures up, and Kilgora looks up and she goes, Kilgora, do you see that inlay? And she goes, yes, it is spectacular. And then you hear, "Hey!" A cloaked figure shoves both of them forward. "Stop gawking at the architecture." The two scientists kind of look at each other, and Isadora sighs, nods forward, and the two of them kind of trudge forward with a group of 3, maybe 4. It's hard to see in the shadows from our camera angle, but you can tell there's at least a group of 3 members in black and red cloaks that are leading these two on. They turn a corner, and they see a door. Brundlefly's eyes dart around the door into the robed figures, and everybody kind of stands around. She goes, "What? It's safe. You can see for yourselves. There are no runes around the door." And everybody looks, and indeed, there's no magical runes around the door. She even walks up, and nothing lights up around there. And she goes, her hands are behind her back, and she's like, "If one of you would be so kind, thanks to your new accoutrements, I will not be able to open this door." And so they all right, and they kind of take her, shove her back with Kilgora in the back of the group, and he shoves one of the guards ahead. "You open that up." And he goes over, and as he's about to reach for it, Isadora looks at Professor Golroon and says, "Kilgora, stand it back." As the inlay itself starts to light up and charge towards the door.
I love this sneaky bitch. I love her.
That's where we'll take our little commercial break.
It slides back on. Should I be near the front?
I know Brattick likes to
I
be
don't know
front.
where Serena went.
Yeah, Cassidy likes to do it up
Serena
close
got
and personal
buried.
as well.
Oh no.
I don't know where she is. She can be this spooky little guy.
Oh, there she
No.
is. There she is. She was underneath
Ouch.
Mare.
So within the first 2 rows here.
Ah, okay.
My dad
Nice,
said,
nice,
"Who is a
spooky
doctor?"
music.
He said, "You know what some folks do to treat kidney stones is they go to the party store and they get a 24 pack of Miller Lite,
Oh yeah.
and you just keep chugging it until the kidney stone pops out.
Yeah, because of the
Because beer,
pH.
yeah, alcohol's a diuretic,
Yep.
and the alcohol will numb you to a degree. And it,
Too bad I don't drink.
yeah. I'm like,
Thanks for looking out for
consuming
me.
all of that. Thanks, Dad. Consuming all of that beer after I was administered a good amount of opioids is
Probably a bad idea.
probably a bad idea. He's like, I'm just telling you what people do. It's like, yeah, but you should be telling me. You are a doctor, sir. You should be telling me what one should do.
Well, I mean, I bet a lot of doctors would be like, don't go to the emergency room. That's like $2,500. You can just get a 24 pack of Miller Lite for $30 and then call it good.
It's some country doctor bullshit. Yeah, he's like, there are guys who get kidney stones on a regular basis, so that's what they do. Fucking kidding me?
They can't spend $2,500 on every kidney stone.
Every kidney stone, fair, but maybe
How
I
are
follow
they
up with their
building up-
primary to see why they're getting so many damn
Yeah,
kidney stones.
How are they building up so many oxalates? Are they
Yeah.
are they only drinking alcohol? Is that
Probably.
what-
That's probably
How dare
might be
you?
what.
All right.
Happening.
Maybe the Miller Lite is causing the kidney stones.
Yeah.
And just because they help get them out doesn't mean that you should continue to do them.
So in here,
A plus B equals Miller Lite.
Just like Homer Simpson said, to beer, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Amen.
I recently saw a real life Homer Simpson, like a not like an article, but like it was a post on Reddit, and it was talking about the guy that I forget what the condition is called, but he had a condition from childbirth where spinal fluid leaks into his brain
oh,
and compresses it slowly over time.
that's unfortunate.
And it got drained once when he was a kid, and they thought that they were done with it. And
Hydrocephaly.
yeah, and they did it over time, or it happened over time for 44 years of his life.
Mhm.
He's like 56 now, and his brain is this big because the spinal fluid has compressed it down to
yeah.
that size. But it was over such a long period of time that the brain kept repathing neurotransmitters so that his brain still functions normally, just at 10% capacity.
The human brain's amazing.
Yeah, and his IQ is only like 1 point below average.
Okay.
So he could still function as a member of society.
Yeah.
He just isn't going to be doing like PhD level shit.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's
Interesting.
he's a pretty normal guy.
And at that point, they can't drain the fluid anymore because his brain would freeze. He would
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, hydrocephaly is there are ways to get ahead of it nowadays.
Well, I mean, you probably
But-
just need to get drained every once in a while.
Yeah.
And
You develop a close relationship with your neurosurgeon.
much more often than every 44 years.
Yeah,
We
they
ready?
thought that my brother had was
Yes.
hydrocephalic in utero, and they were preparing my parents for having a child with special needs and all that stuff. My mom's like, I'm not really worried. They're like, but his head is huge. It's like, yeah, but look at the size of his dad's head. And then my dad walks in with like a freaking bobblehead. Like, oh, okay. And they're right. Peter's not hydrocephalic.
Oh, good.
He's just a dick.
Not mutually exclusive. So, you guys come in, you immediately see that there is... Let me actually give you a little bit more breathing space right outside there.
A spooky light comes on.
Yep, you're pretty much in, we're in Lavender Town, Lavender Tower from the original Pokemon games. Bum, 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 bum,
Okay,
bum,
play it.
bum, bum, bum. No, Pokemon or Nintendo will come after me.
Will they?
I don't know,
They'll
maybe.
kill us, Kenna.
I think that music is a little too old to have copyright. It's probably...
No, knowing Nintendo, or not, it's not Nintendo.
I'm pretty
but-
sure Mickey Mouse is going to be going into the public domain.
Mickey Mouse
pretty
is
soon.
already public.
So,
Oh boy!
Steamboat Willie in particular.
Specific versions of Mickey
Specific
Mouse are
versions of Mickey
currently
Mouse are
in
in public
public domain.
Steamboat Willie is the thing or the item that people know the most.
Fucked
That
up
is
thing
good.
about Disney, if you have Disney Plus, you now are Disney's bitch.
Yeah, they claim that they can kill you at their restaurants. now.
Yeah.
If,
If you die on their property, then they're not liable.
Yeah.
Because you said so when you
when you sign up for
Disney.
Disney Plus,
well,
that's why I steal it. I don't steal Disney Plus.
That
I
just-
just don't pay for it.
That doesn't make any sense. So, like, if you had Hulu and now you have Disney Plus, does that mean you signed their terms of engagement?
You should check.
They probably sneak
I
in.
don't have Hulu.
Like we've updated our terms and conditions.
Oh.
Yeah.
alright. We're here. You guys see before you this little hallway. With your general passive perception, you can hear some sounds up ahead. But it's kind of ruined walls in between here and there. If you wanted to get a clear visual, you could try and peek through the wall or just go around the corner. But right now, you have the approximate lay of the room in front of you, but not all of the details may be presented.
Talani sneaks and like looks around the corner.
Give me a little stealth.
Wand of Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
I can do that 3 times a day. No,
25.
4 times a day,
No,
and then I roll a
26.
D.
Alright.
4 times a day.
You see a number of things around the corner. At first, they look like people. Then you notice their clothes are kind of ragged, very dirty. They look similar to the tattered clothes of the person that Sirmia was speaking with Dad with.
Okay.
You can see 1, 2.
Oh, what does Noscan's crown do? I forgot I had that.
If you wear it, it will bring out the most extreme facets of your personality,
Oh,
which
fuck
is why
yeah.
you didn't want to give it to Loscan right away until you had time to like mold the Fey Prince. All right.
Into something less Epstein and
Yes.
more gay.
Yeah.
I use the wand of giggles on Talani.
All right. So.
I tickle you.
This is what you have in front of you. You see 3 shambling undead creatures, presumably zombies. They seem to be mildly aware of their surroundings, but not necessarily ghoul level of creatures. But that's what you see within this room before deeper chambers.
Talani signs zombies, but she doesn't know the sign word for zombies, so she goes,
Cassidy gives her a thumbs up.
Is that a ghoul in the corner?
So the way that I'm treating these is they're basically what you might call advanced zombies.
So I'm not going to have to roll a stink check?
Not a stink check, but you are going to have to watch out for bites.
Okay, strategery time. I'm gonna... I make a lot of baseball signals with my hands. I point at the blue one.
"Can I roll intelligence to see if I understand her?"
Sure. The base DC is 10, just because you guys have been adventuring with each other, and I would
Okay.
argue that for the most part,
10.
perfect.
Okay.
You understand.
So I'm trying to tell you that I'm going to attack the blue one first, and you should attack a different one so that they don't get a chance to bite us.
Okay.
Alright.
Talani charges.
My mime bites.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Do you guys want me to remind you what the bite does? Because you have dealt with this before.
Sure.
It's been literally like 2 years. It's called Darakul fever. It's spread mainly amongst bites for humanoids. It takes about 24 hours with a swiftly debilitating effect. The infected creature will take 14 necrotic damage, and their maximum HP is reduced by an amount equal to damage taken. This reduction lasts until they finish a long rest after the disease is cured. After the disease is cured, the victim recovers from the disease by making 2 consecutive successful saving throws. Greater restoration cures the disease, while lesser restoration gives the victim advantage on the next saving throw.
And what are the saves? Con?
Con.
Okay.
Primarily spread amongst humanoids, it can affect ogres, and therefore other giants may be susceptible. If a creature dies while infected with Darkle Fever, you gotta roll a d20, add your con mod, and find the results of the adjustment table below. Basically, this will turn you into some tier of undead. 1 to 9, you die. 10 to 16, you become a ghoul. Sentient, you stink. You have a society within this world. It's underground, but you're a ghoul. 17 to 20, you become a ghast. It's like a giant-sized ghoul. Smarter,
Hell yeah.
deadlier, stronger
I want to
claws.
see you gas.
A 21 plus, because you get to add your con mod, you become a Darkul, which is basically like a vampire ghoul. You lose the stink. You are, for all intents and purposes, a vampire, but you don't need to. You eat undead flesh, so you don't need to even. Most people don't like ghouls because they, dig up their loved ones and eat their loved, eat granny. So, it's and if people dig up graveyards, suddenly ghouls are without their food source and can become, it's not their favorite, but live meat suffices if things are worse. Anyway, That's what you have over here. It looks to be somewhere between a zombie and a Darkul. I think they actually have a name in one of the Toma Beast books. They're called a beggar ghoul, for all intents. It's like a ghoul that is so emaciated, it's practically a zombie.
Okay.
It has been starved to the point that it's lost all sentience and is just like an undead husk. They still carry the Darkul fever. They're not like the basic turn into dust zombies you guys fought at the beginning, but they're not beefy.
Okay, I signal Talani on 3, and then once I count down from 3 on my fingers, I wrap around to go attack the blue one.
Okay.
All right.
And I wrap around to attack the closest one here.
And, yep, and Cassidy will get ready to go to which one is this one?
They're all 3 of these are those beggar ghouls.
Okay. Cassidy will be prepared to charge that one then.
All right.
So who shall go first?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll let you guys kind of go.
That's my movement.
Since...
Do I need to roll a stealth?
No, you guys, this is basically a surprise round.
Yeah. Since you counted down, Sarmia could go first.
Are you right behind her then?
Yeah.
Do you charge to the other side of that one or to the far one in the corner?
I charge to this one.
Okay.
Because Sarmia's doing this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I charge the closest one.
So I'll let you 2 go first. I'll let the other 3 react after the initial 2 knuckle busters.
Dirty 20 for the blue guy.
Because to be fair, it's a pretty crowded hallway with Talani there. Dirty 20?
My shoulder's
Yeah, that
also
hits
broad.
the beggar ghoul.
Okay.
Say what?
Because my shoulder's also broad.
Yes.
Yeah. It's undead, so I'll do a first level smite. 3d8, 2d6 plus. It's undead.
Oh Jesus, you're okay.
Oh boy. 31 radiance and 37 slap.
You hit this thing so hard, there's not even dust left. Sermia, you hit this. It
disintegrates.
It's a shadow on the wall from how hard you hit this thing.
You just see its imprint.
I don't know if that's offensive. Yeah, but you just see like just the shadow. It smells like burnt ozone in the room. There's slight, like, golden crackling lightning going around Sirmia. This one is just fucking gone.
Okay, a second attack. I'll attack the one closer to the chest.
Okay, you can still get that.
27.
Yes.
I'll try not smiting this time. Oh wait, no smiting. 11 radiant and 30 slash.
Yep, and while not as completely obliterating, you do kind of carve it in half, and they look, and you see the eyes kind of roll back, and the insides are almost just like
Outside?
powder. Yeah.
I look, so I could do a third attack because I killed one, but I look around for backup.
Do you want to rush in?
Yeah, Russian. Attempt to grapple. Closest one.
That guy's still alive.
Yeah, that
He's carved in half.
No,
but
he's
still
dead.
alive.
He's
Oh, he's dead? Oh, okay.
He's dead, I'm sorry.
that definitely. That's like a 31.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I want to attempt. It would be an unarmed. I want to attempt to rip his head off.
Okay.
No, I get advantage because he's grabbing.
I'd make that a really high roll, but you would like...
Does a nat 20 hit?
Oh! Sure, I guess.
Does that count as a called shot?
I was gonna say it's a called shot, but like her AC, her attack was gonna be so high that how low this thing's AC is, it's probably gonna hit no matter what anyway.
30 bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
30 shearing damage.
It literally like, as you like pop it off, and you feel that like click as it separates, and the spinal cord just out, and you've got like this zombie head at the end of it, and there's like
It's still trying to bite you.
no blood.
Okay.
It's just like any blood is like literally this
Shield.
dry, congealed, like sap almost.
It's
As-
whole milk after 2 weeks in the fridge. But
As my extra attack, I want to throw it against the wall.
All right, it just go for it. Roll a. I guess if you roll a nat one, we'll have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Someone will get bit with it.
27.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
don't forget your reroll damage.
Yeah, but the only ones and twos.
No, you have Savage Attacker. You reroll damage. You have advantage on damage.
Oh.
That's why Sirmia.
And you reroll ones and twos regardless. So if you roll 2 twice, then you reroll again.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I thought it was just ones and twos.
20.
Damage?
Yeah, 20
Yeah, it-
bashing damage.
It shatters. You guys are out of the surprise round. It wasn't going to be difficult, I imagine.
Ooh.
Cassidy,
Piece of
what
candy.
image do you have on right now? What's your vision thing?
Right now I would have my magic vision.
So
Ooh,
you're
piece of
still
candy.
noticing those veins, kind of like it's almost like you behind. It's not like the skin dungeon. It's very obviously rock, but it looks like just veins right behind the wall. Just that same like.
Yep. And then do I see the black root?
You see, as you're looking around, you notice some of it start to spread almost like slime mold. Again, this is underneath the ground, and start to spread towards the broken bodies of the destroyed zombies. And you notice, Ron and Mari, you too would notice as like Cassidy and everybody's taking over the rest of the room. These footprints are continuing on, so like people obviously came through here, but these guys were still patrolling the halls. You notice, all of you, that their bodies seem to have fresh wounds elsewhere on them as well, except for the one that you literally like. But the whole ones, Cassidy, you see magically. The rest of you visually will see, if you pay like the littlest bit of attention, a little like bubble up underneath the stone of. It almost looks like mobile shadow, and just kind of bubbles up underneath them, and you can see even the one that you shattered Talani. You kind of have to blink for a second, but like the skull pieces look like they're almost kind of like pulling it back, and you can see that like a slime mold, they're kind of lashing out little pieces, and it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes at least for it to pull the ones together that you guys busted up. But something seems to be prolonging undeath. Obviously to such an extreme degree that at least some of the creatures within this temple have reached like a mutative point of undeath to where they've reached like gone from a sentient creature to like almost a zombie.
Talania, adventuring 202. Never trust a treasure chest. And I attack the treasure chest.
I switch over to X-ray vision to see if what's inside of the treasure chest or if we're dealing with a creature in the form.
Stuff. But as you strike Sirmia, you do see some runes light up, and it's not a, I guess, roll and attack.
2 plus 11, 13.
I know that's lower than your AC. As you do that, it hits, and you see this little like pocket open up, and the sword comes down and tings against you, and the pocket opens up next to here, and the sword blade like swings down. It's almost like the Looney Tunes thing.
Oh,
when, like,
nice
Daffy
try.
Duck's.
It was my sword?
Yeah,
Like
it's
a pocket dimension?
like a portal.
Yeah.
Like you can do this, and you're like putting your sword in, and the point's coming in here.
Oh my god.
Ting, 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 ting.
Wow.
And eventually, it like you pull the sword out like right at the end, and you even see a little like of spark, and you can see like it took some metal shavings off as the portal closed because as you pulled the sword out.
Let's sharpen your sword. That's pretty neat.
But there seems to be some sort of shield spell that you may be able to overpower or dismantle, but it's protecting the chest.
Can we pick it up?
You can. It's covered in vines and a bunch of shit, so I'd need a strength check, or if someone wants to take, like, I'd say, if someone wants to run scout for maybe like 2 minutes, and someone wants to get, actually with Brattick's fire sword, you could probably cut through it in like less than a minute. Just a bunch of vines.
Done.
Strength.
I did it.
All right.
I wonder if the portal works in the
It's been
chest
helpful.
too. I throw the chest at the wall. And then I dive out of the way.
Roll me a ranged attack. You know what? Why not?
Let's get crazy.
Do I have a bow and arrow in here? I have a hand axe.
Can I have the rune book?
What's that?
Can I have the rune book real quick? Do you have it nearby?
21. Unfortunately, a hand axe is not a great
I'm missing
weapon.
a ladder page.
Whoops. Sorry.
There's no sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm missing a ladder page from.
Listen,
Nice.
I was raised Catholic. There's always room for sorry.
Always saying sorry.
There's always room for new for what is it? Old Testament?
All right.
Them gay haters really love the Old Testament.
Right.
We only subscribe to this specific translation of Hebrew.
Don't get me started.
And they're also not willing to accept the slight possibility that the translation from over 2,000 years of text were mistranslated throughout those years.
All right.
What are you talking about? There's no possible way
What's your
that
range?
anything written so long ago could possibly be
I threw it and then I
mistranslated
dived out of the way.
and misconstrued.
It
No
definitely
way at all.
bursts. You feel like it might have hurt, it might not have hurt, but it's one of those like big air blasts. You're like, you know what? I'm glad that I wasn't immediately in proximity of that. However, the spell seems to have shattered, but the chest is still relatively intact. maybe some sort of arcane lock or just a regular lock, but it looks... whatever the spell was looks to have protected the physical architecture.
There's an arcane lock on it. I have the chime of opening.
You do, don't you?
I take out my little wand. Or, no, it's not a wand.
It's like a bell.
It's
Oh,
a hot,
is it like a-
it's like a tuning fork. And I go,
I also have a dagger of lock picking as well.
Oh, that's right.
the chime of opening just opens. There's no DC, it just opens it.
I
Try to
double up on the
reach
magic
across.
items to you guys because every once in a while they're powerful enough to sort of like splinter off from each other.
The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock opens unless the sound can't reach the object.
And it can, as soon as it like tings on it, you guys see, and it looks like it takes a minute, almost like, you know when a car's like trying to turn over, you see the magic inlay colors like light up, and they like,
Why is
and
it
as
fighting
like,
itself?
it's like as the, cause you notice, the paint, like the magic paint on it is broken. It's like a circuit that's got like calcified buildup on it. You know, it needs to be restored for the current to go through. But it does like kind of eventually like open up, and there's a number of things inside. You have the sense that this is an old place.
And Cassidy's going to like.
There's moldy
He's
beef
going to touch
jerky.
every item so he knows the exact details.
Moldy beef jerky.
Yeah, there's some food that's basically rocks at this point. Let me see here.
The best thing about the chime opening is that it works no matter what. It only has
All right.
limited uses though, so eventually the lockpicking thing is going to be more useful than the chime opening. It'll just be a useless tuning fork.
There are
Yes.
a number of feathers in here, of varying color.
We love feathers.
There is also... I want to make sure I get the right one right. Let's get crazy with it, guys. We're in endgame, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I just needed
Did you
that.
roll for it? Or you're just like, fuck it.
I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Like, we're having fun. We're all like kind of demigods. I'm
You
learning.
get rare candy.
But I mean, like some fun things. And I'm like, what am I gonna give it to him now? Now, motherfucker! Now they just found an ancient treasure chest in a long abandoned temple. Now.
A two.
Talani, see my new bling?
Sorry, pardon me.
The dead guy gave me this new bling.
Nice.
It's got turquoise.
All right.
eyes.
It's gorgeous.
Pardon me.
His neck was kind of small, so I'm using it as a bracelet.
You find a bunch of feathers. You find a bracelet that looks like a bunch of very bright orange, almost raspberries.
I found the Dragon Balls.
Let me see.
Seems that dragon.
Oh, a
has some
couple other
problems.
things. Let's just go through this together.
That
All
dragon probably
right.
need to see a doctor. So some of his balls.
Mari, I found your balls. Is Mari neutered?
He goes, oh?
Well, that's where they went.
All right. You find an amulet. It is strung on a brass necklace and holds a piece of Jinn magic. The amulet has 9 charges. This is known as the
D-J-I-N-N?
D-J-I-N-N.
Okay, that kind of
Amulet of Whirlwinds. This is a wondrous item. It is rare. It requires attunement. The amulet has 9 charges. You can use an action to expend one of its charges to create a whirlwind on a point you can see within 60 feet of you. The whirlwind is a 5-foot radius, 30-foot tall cylinder of swirling air that lasts as long as you maintain concentration as if a spell.
You get
Any-
attunement slots equal to proficiency bonus in TOV.
Yes, which is great. Any creature other than you that enters the whirlwind must succeed a strength save, DC 15, throw to be restrained by it. You can move the whirlwind up to 60 feet as an action, and creatures restrained by the whirlwind move with it. The whirlwind ends if you lose sight of it. The creature within 5 feet of the whirlwind can pull a creature out of it by taking an action and making a 15 strength save and succeeding. A restrained creature can try to escape by taking an action and making the same strength. On a success, they get out of there. Then under a space, all of the amulets charged. When all the amulets are expended, the amulet becomes a non-magical piece of jewelry worth 50 gold.
It doesn't recharge.
It can't be recharged.
It cannot.
Okay.
That's
How many
part-
charges does it have?
9.
9. I
Similar to China
could
Opening.
get up.
I could get into so many shenanigans with this, guys. Can I have it?
All right.
Yes.
That's 1 to Talani.
Okay. What is this called?
An Amulet of Whirlwinds. It's from the Vault of Magic. I think the PDF is on one of our
It
source
is.
things.
It's on resources. It's pinned to resources.
Thank you.
Or it should be.
There's a bag in a small packet. It is full of coarse, foul-smelling black dust.
We love
Sirmia, you, because of your family, have probably seen something like this. This shit is rare as hell. That is the dust of a dead celestial.
Oh shit.
Each packet of the
Celestials
substance...
don't just die, everyone.
Each packet of the substance contains enough ashes for one use. This is called Ashes of the Fallen. It is a wondrous item. It is rare. You can use an action to throw the dust in a 15-foot cone. Each spellcaster in the cone must succeed a 15 wisdom save or become cursed for 1 hour or until the curse is ended with a remove curse spell or similar magic. Creatures that don't cast spells are unaffected. A cursed spellcaster must make a 15 wisdom save each time it casts a spell. On a success, the spell is cast normally. On a failure, the spellcaster casts a different, randomly chosen spell from the same level or lower among their prepared or known spells. If they have no suitable spells available, no spell is cast.
Ooh. And how many packets are there?
1.
Who's the most mobile of us? Because I feel like
I
this would be really well.
Speed's
I was
45.
going to say Brattick or Solani. Except Ron, when Ron's on Mare.
Yeah, when Ron's on Mare.
This would be best used.
Cassidy
against-
does have a 50-foot movement.
I think we
Yeah.
could like attach this to an arrow and shoot it at Estrella.
Oh!
She would have a bad time.
Ron is down.
Yeah, dude, if you could
That
get
would
her
be-
to...
Oh, that'd be so
if you
bitchy.
could...
It's
yeah.
like a bomb arrow. You just tie a little string around it and it explodes on impact.
Like, I feel that it's not necessarily table talk to be like, hey, that lady who, like, a 22
I'm not
save...
table talking. I'm saying this as
No, I'm saying as a DM, like, I feel like me saying, like, last time you guys realized that a 22 wasn't high enough to make her save, that a 15 wisdom might be easy for her, so just maybe think about that in your preparations for this plan. I think it's a great plan, but I just know your characters would be aware that...
Yeah, but if she tries to cast Defile Healing and fails 1 wisdom saving throw, and then she has to cast another random level 7 spell on herself. I mean,
listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. That's a great point. That's a huge win.
also, if she just decides to waste her legendary resistances on that, by all means.
We just gotta also give her something
It
that
lasts
gives
for
her
an hour.
disadvantage on wisdom saves.
We
All right.
have that. It's called
Being in a headlock.
no. There's literally a spell, Bestow Curse, that you can give disadvantage on wisdom saves.
But there's probably a save on that, right?
There's like a common combo where
You can pop hex on somebody.
yeah,
too.
hex too, but there's a common combo where 2 people cast Bestow Curse. One of them gives them disadvantage on wisdom saves, and the other one makes them roll wisdom saves or they lose their turn.
Oh, that's so bitchy.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's really easy way to get rid of.
To knock a spellcaster
She'll have to
out.
waste some of her boss resources to kind of get past a lot of that, which I get. Like, she's either fucked or she's lost a lot of her get out of jail free cards. The bracelet, I guess it's not raspberries. Let me see, because I just want some fruit. It is a wondrous item. It's uncommon. I mean, those look like raspberries, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Raspberries.
Hemorrhoid?
right?
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
looks like a raspberry.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like eggs too.
From
but
a
red-
distance here, it looks like Samsara beads or the Dragon Balls.
See, I'm not crazy. It says 13 small roasted pine cones. So it is supposed to be some sort of plant. Lashed together with lengths of dried sinew. It smells of pine and wood smoke. It is uncomfortable to wear over bare skin.
What about bear fur?
You know, I think
I don't have any
That
bear fur
also
on me
counts,
right
though.
now, but I do have cat fur.
because I imagine this is having like. So I'm going to tell you what it does, and then I'm going to tell you why I think it feels this way. While wearing this bracelet, you don't have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight when looking in areas slightly obscured by non-magical smoke or fog.
Okay.
And I think it's just kind of like that hot smoke feeling. I think that's what you have on your skin if you wear it on your bare skin. Not great, but something that these, not like super fancy, was something these people.
Does it
When
require
you-
attunement?
You hold
Nope.
onto it and you
Oh.
can see through smoke? Is that?
You wear it and you can basically see through smoke and fog that's non-magical.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, onto all my little sparklies that I wanted to give you guys for this before we get close to the time that we lose Liz for a little bit.
Why do they leave chests like this in
What
the
if we just
beginning
left
of
the
a
chest?
dungeon?
What if we just went to the next room?
Well, this is
For me, it would never.
a shrine, and as you guys are looking around, you can see that some of these undead look like they might have crawled out of the wall, like a mausoleum. While most
okay.
of these might be more like burial stuff.
Okay.
That was just like with one of them when they like pushed themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is supposed to be where the shrine ends, but
So we're grave robbing right now.
You don't know what goes beyond this, but yeah, this looks like the main building that you guys would have entered into. Is
To
it
the
grave
average-
robbing? It was, you just, you know,
to the average person coming to the shrine, this is the only room of the shrine.
yes.
But since we
There sometimes there's like a
space,
back
no stuff.
room where like the caretaker's quarters might be. There might
Oh.
be some smaller things like an offering or where like a private prayer area. Because you're not seeing like a shrine.
yeah.
There might be an antechamber.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But these are also what you also get an idea that as you guys are looking, this might be more or less like maybe some of the stuff that the shrine itself just kept, like kind of little treasures that they picked up along the way. Because the collection doesn't match up. Like some of these look a little newer, some of these look more weathered.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll stop talking. Well, I won't, because here's more stuff. Numerous feathers. There are there's 3 of these. A white feather. It is shaped like a cloud. This is called a feather token. It is a wondrous item. The rarity varies, but there's some of every color, Cassidy. The white feather is shaped like a cloud. You can use an action to step on the token, which expands into a 10-foot diameter cloud that immediately begins to rise slowly to a height of up to 20 feet. Any creature standing on the cloud rises with it. The cloud disappears after 10 minutes, and anything that was on the cloud falls slowly to the ground. There's 3 of those. These are all in gold.
Fun to use to convince someone you're a celestial.
Uh,
Eh.
Or to climb a tree without climbing the tree.
There are 2 of these next ones. They are called the Dark of the Moon feather tokens. It is a black feather shaped like a crescent moon. As an action, you can brush the feather over a willing creature's eyes to grant it the ability to see in the dark. For 1 hour, that creature has dark vision out to a range of 60 feet, including magical darkness.
How many of us can't see?
Afterwards, the feather disappears. There is also, let me see.
I guess magical darkness is good, especially this
Yeah.
spell.
There's also 2 of these. It is called a held heart. It is a very rare. It is a red feather shaped like a heart. While carrying this token, you have advantage on initiative rolls. As an action, you can
Just
press the feather against a willing injured creature. The target regains all its missing hit points, and the feather disappears.
Oh my god.
wow.
Wow. Oh, how many of
Okay.
those are there?
2 of them.
I'd say give it to tanks for squishies. So
Yeah. Tank with advantage on initiative is an attunement item.
No,
Okay.
none of these are
Does-
attunement, but
does Brattick
it's-
have advantage on initiative already?
these all have like minor effects and then
They
use
already
effects.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the second one then.
You said there's only 2.
There's 2 of those.
What is it called?
That is called the held heart. It is a feather token. If you're looking for it, it's page
Advantage on
136.
initiative. But Mort does, but it already has healing.
There
Are
are
these all on the
also
same page?
yes, they're 136. And then there's 4 of these next ones. They're called the Jackdaw's Dart. They're common. It is a black feather shaped like a dart. While holding it, you can use an action to throw it at a creature that you can see within 30 feet. As it flies, the feather transforms into a blot of black ink. The target must succeed a dex saving throw of 11, or the feather leaves a black mark of misfortune on it. The target has disadvantage on its next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw when the mark. Then the mark disappears. A remove curse spell ends the mark early. So maybe not something up front, but if you can maybe sneak that onto somebody, that could be very useful.
Can I just take a picture of everything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here, they're all literally right here. And actually, I'll let you take those real quick, and then I'll get to the next thing. All right. The last thing.
Where are the other ones?
Let me find them for you. As you guys are handing those out, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Where was I? There's the bracelet. Fire tender. Sorry.
My phone can adjust to dark shadow. So it doesn't need to be in the light necessarily. There's one.
Ashes of the Fallen.
I wish that they adjusted the book a little bit so that there's not as many 3 sentences at the top there.
I'm so with you. And then there was one more, wasn't there? Right.
I forget what it was.
Amulet of Whirlwinds. That one right there.
Which I want.
Yeah, I'll post them in resources so you can familiarize yourself.
Familiarize yourself. There is. Let's see. It looks like it is an ivy filigreed crown with like a stone centerpiece.
I love crowns.
But all of you who have a perception or an investigation at all
Everybody
can
knows I'm
tell
royalty.
that there is. It looks like there's something in the middle that is missing, probably like a stone or a jewel of some kind. Right now, you get the sense there's still a lot of residual magic on it, Cassidy, but you feel that it is incomplete for the moment. If you can figure out what is missing, you don't see anything in here particularly, but if you can find what may be missing, you may be able to activate whatever the enchantment is to read it.
It's
I can still tell what magic is affecting it just by touching it.
It is giving off very light divination magic.
It's perfect.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
I put it on top of the lily crown.
And what is the shape of the area of where something is supposed to fit in?
It's kind of like an upside down teardrop, maybe about that big. Like that big. All right.
Cassidy will hold on to that one.
Okay. So, do you guys venture forward?
Yeah.
Open up the next room.
Da-da-da. Sorry.
Talani will look at the door and see if it looks like secretly fleshy.
It does not.
Okay. I try to open it.
It's actually an archway. So
Okay.
you're good.
Open the
for
door,
you-
it's an archway. Everyone laughs at my miming. I say, oh yeah, that was
You're
totally
so funny.
on purpose. I'm so glad you guys are in on the joke.
All right.
Oh. Time to go.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. It's 9:29.
Thank you for the goodies.
Of course.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna cause so much havoc with that whirlwind thing.
And I'm
Look at that,
realizing
Twan
that
is an
adjusting a
airbender.
lot of these to Fabula Ultima.
That lemur, he's earthbending.
All right. So I have set up the next room in terms of how you guys may want to enter. Brattick, Ron, is there anything that you guys would like to do? I'll give you first dibs on this room.
Braddock, all you, man.
I didn't really have anything in particular. I was thinking Ron.
Yeah, I didn't have anything in particular either. Maybe just a perception check, just to make sure nothing looks fucky.
You know what? That is a fair sentence in this campaign.
I'm just gonna check out with my fucking meter.
Throw me a perception check
beep,
there.
Beep, no fuckery here.
That's gonna be an 18.
Okay.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
What you doing, Ron?
So,
You know, just peeking around, taking a look at everything, seeing if anything fucky's going on.
Oh, the fucky thing? Yeah, I'll do the fucky thing too.
Yeah, let's do the fucky thing together.
Watch how you say that, buddy.
What? I'm just saying that you and I should do this thing together. That's really fucky.
all right.
I don't know how anybody could misinterpret that, other than two people just doing something to make sure nothing's funky going on.
All right, so Ron, as you're kind of like staying within distance, you notice you're sort of rambling down this hall. You see at least 2 undead roaming around, but you do also notice that the path continues on at least straight ahead of you into some sort of winding pathway, and you can see some movement down, I guess that was there for a reason, down over here.
There's some movement over there. And I point towards the direction of the movement.
I'll take a look over to the direction of the movement. It would be a 26 perception.
Okay, as you're looking around, you see what looks like a big,
Zombie.
like ogre-sized individual, like kind of
It's a zombie.
shuffling through. They kind of like get to the door frame and like their body's like too big to kind of get through this archway, and they kind of squeeze. Some of the skin just rips off and they don't notice it. They're on like an NPC track almost, and they come back down the hallway and go back around. Some of these guys seem to be almost doing like repetitive movements.
They're making the rounds.
They're just putting out the vibes.
They're making the rounds.
They're just out there putting the vibes out.
Putting the vibes out.
Alright, fellas, let's go ahead and take these small fry out.
That big guy?
Small fry. The
I
other
saw
two.
that big guy.
You didn't see the other two?
We weren't told that we saw them.
Those two saw. Brattick saw the big guy down there, but it's up to you guys if you want to do anything. I will give you another surprise round.
Alright. Well, first off, X-ray vision so that I can see, like, the entire area.
What's the distance on that?
I believe it is 60 feet. Oh, yeah, 60 feet.
Okay.
So I can see through solid material within 60 feet of me. Solid items within that radiance appear transparent. It can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or through up to 3 feet of wood or dirt.
All right. Thank you. Alrighty. That is what you see, Cassidy.
Oh yeah, we got so many more guys.
Alright. So. I will give Brattick and Ron the opener on the surprise round. Cassidy, I'll let you clock in after them, and then Sermia will bring up the rear. Talani seems to have hit a fugue and is staring off into the middle distance with her eyes super dilated.
She's daydreaming about what she's going to
The
do.
big ogre's down at the end of the hall, down at the far end of the map. There are also a number of them that Cassidy is clocked in this middle hallway, but it is 40 feet to reach the ogre for you.
Okay. I think I'll bonus action get big and go after the ogre.
So, Brattick, as you saw the ogre kind of squeeze through, I like to imagine that right as you, reach the end, you, explode in a puff of runic glitter as giant Brattick, drawing the attention of the zombies to, shall we say, narratively.
All right.
Could you pass me, Brattick, right next to you, John? Thank you so much.
Natural 20.
Oh, you guys, tonight, stop it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
You get an at 20. You get an at 20. You get an at 20.
Oh my God, I am dropping every single one of my dice on the floor.
Come here.
I made so many bubbles. I think I broke it.
That will be 17.2. 62 points of damage.
Whoa! You hack one of his arms right off.
Second attack on the Jambi.
Okay.
That will be a 24 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Damn it.
38 damage.
Nice. You hack its other arm off.
Where is it though? 17. Third attack will be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Pink forever.
36 damage.
And it smashes down right into the brain, and you notice like the brain matter kind of goops out, and then the brain goop starts to ink up, like glop up towards your brain, almost like the slime mold I was describing earlier. Not towards your brain, towards your hand.
No, don't like that. Don't like that at all. No.
You can attack it again if you want.
Attack the goop, the slime, the goop slime, the brain slime.
Okay. That will be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
$37 points of damage. Wait, no, not 37, 47, sorry.
What kind?
It splatters and looks like whatever is left kind of slowly seeps into the cracks between the stone or just sort of dries out immediately.
Gross. That'll be the end of the turn.
Okay, as that happens to Brattick, you guys who are immediately there in the hallway, Ran, it is also your turn, by the way. As you see Brattick do that, a number of things happen. Sorry, just so you have a full scope of your options here on the board. Some of the zombies start to swarm down the hall at Brattick, or I guess the beggar ghouls. You could hear a number kind of loafing around back here. And then where you guys smashed the zombies, except for the one that you disintegrated,
Protect me, Mare!
goop comes out by the,
That's the one
out
I
of
was
the
doing
carcasses.
This one?
Talani through the brain of one here.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing for that one. Alright, and that's where I will leave you before you make your decisions.
Okay, so I can see the zombie or the ogre, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
The ogre's
All right,
back.
I'll take some shots at the ogre.
Oh, the ogre's down.
Oh, he is down. Okay.
Brattick is being swarmed by
I'll
the ones
shoot.
in the hallway now.
I'll shoot at the swarm of zombies then.
Very well, I guess.
Okay.
Triple that.
So the first one's gonna be a 23.
Yes.
I'm using sharpshooter. So the first one is gonna be a 23.
Okay.
Second one is going to be a 27.
Okay.
The next one's going to be an 11.
Oh, that misses.
Okay. Okay, so that was one. Okay. The next one's going to be a 17.
That hits.
No, and that one.
That's fine. So roll your damage, and then including
Okay.
the nat 1.
Okay, sounds good. So that was 3 successes and 2 failures.
Yes.
Oh, so hold on. So I get one more, because I get 6 shots.
Yeah, you.
So the last one. Oh, the last one's gonna be a nat 20.
Nice.
I have nothing if not going to the extremes tonight. A nat 1 and a nat 20 on consecutive rolls.
Hilarious.
Okay, so that's 4 successes, 2 failures, and then we double the 1. So, okay, so first success is going to be 22 points of damage.
All right, you thunk one of them in the head, and they stop moving.
Yeah. Second one is going to be 26 points of damage.
That knocks down a second one.
The next one is going to be 23 points of damage.
That knocks a third one out, and then what's the nat 1?
Yeah, this should be the nat 1 here. So that's going to be 21 points of damage.
All right, Brattick takes that. As you thunk him in the
sorry,
shoulder.
Brattick.
But roll me that nat 20 now.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Just double the damage or roll twice?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, I'll roll twice. Okay, so the first one's going to be 26. Second one is going to be 19, so that's, what, 45 points of damage?
And Ron, you thread the needle down the hallway, across Brattick, over the shoulder of the ogre, and hit the head of this one at the far end of the hallway.
Yeah!
As it collapses. Cassidy, you can still see that there's a couple in here, but it looks like Ron helped clear out most of that, but it is your turn.
Alright, so these two over here.
Yes.
Alright, so Cassidy's gonna move up to this guy.
Alright.
And start swinging at him. And since Cassidy moved 15 feet before attacking, he's got advantage on attack rolls.
Sure, give him a little punch and a tickle.
Huh. That is going to be plus 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
You see they have some remnant of armor on them. It looks like being up here, they're still exposed to the elements a little bit, so it's not as intact, but...
that is going to be 19 points of radiant damage, because I can change what type of damage my thing's dealing.
Sure.
So, 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
No problem.
My knee just did that instinctively, like I got hit by a doctor.
The little doctor's hammer? That's so funny.
That's going to be 31 to hit.
That hits.
Reroll that one. 13 points of radiant damage.
Nice, and they just... Their neck snaps back and they fall over. Dirt.
I think I moved like what, 35, 40 feet?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Maybe 35, but yeah.
So I can only move 20 more feet. But it's
you
not
can get
going...
into that archway into the next little chamber there, but...
Yeah. But can I still like clearly see the next guy over there?
Yeah, you can see him. He's just sort of like wandering
Alright,
around.
then bonus action, I'm just gonna hit him with a firebolt.
Okay.
Spooky mausoleum.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Right. That hits.
And then it's what, 3d10 for a firebolt?
at level 17.
Ooh-hoo-hoo. Don't tempt me. Not for a little bit. I really made you guys wait for 16, though. I will admit that. I felt bad when I looked at my notes. I'm like, oh, whoops.
Oh, what?
24 points of fire damage to that guy.
Nice, and he you take the head clean off, and the body takes one more steps, two more steps, and then just hits the wall and down and just leaves a char mark where the head was as it just stops moving. Nice! Sermi, is there anything you'd like to do with those little slimy boys right there?
I'll just swing backwards.
Otha, throw it back!
I'm not gonna push past Mare.
Oh yeah, Mare was supposed to do
Mare
something.
can go,
Yeah, Mare was supposed to do something on Ron's turn.
Does a 13 hit?
Just.
Is it a fiend, fae, or undead?
Yeah.
Aberration.
It's an undead.
Okay. $42 slashing.
All right.
Or it's 35 and 7 radiant.
Okay. It gloops and it looks like you've seen this kind of before, but this looks like an even more extreme version of it. A congealed necrocore.
This again. It looks kind of tasty, honestly.
It does. It does. It's got that kind of, it looks like candy a little
It's a
bit.
good thing I just ate. I had to take my Coke spoon out again.
All right. Mare, is there anything that you would like to do? There's a goopy slime that is about to attack you guys because they're about to take their turn before we...
Just put my crock all the way back on. My cat's been chewing on my Crocs recently.
Little asshole.
It's gonna go all the way. It's gonna go all the way through my, what do you call it? Athletic band.
Ryan?
Hey guys, sorry. I was upstairs brewing my tea. I didn't know you were gonna call on me.
Oh,
You're fired. No,
Yeah,
it's good.
Mari, what did you
So
want
are
Mari
there-
to do?
Are there any bad guys still left?
There is
Yep.
a slime that is coming right at him.
It looks like congealed. Not that Mari would know.
He'll use his breath weapon to see if he can repel it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is overkill.
It might be just enough kill. Necrocore is surprisingly beefy.
Okay, so can it make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw? The slime.
Yes, it's actually speedier than you'd
Okay.
think. But not speedier to beat a 2 on the dice, so you're good.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5d10.
Oh! Okay, you might be right.
27 points of damage to the slime.
Alright, let me see. Okay, doesn't have any damage things to it. Okay, you hit it, and much like Sirmia, they both look pretty beat up. They're both going to come, one at you, Mari, and
Oh,
one at
it's still
Sirmia. Barely.
Then I can attack it again with the second attack.
Oh, sure.
I don't know about Mari though.
Well, it misses Mare with a 10 and another fucking 2 on the
Yeah, I
dice.
crit on it.
God damn it. What do I gotta do? I mean, to be fair, it's zombies, but don't worry, I've got plans, guys.
This is gonna be so overkill. 85. I won't even differentiate radiant versus slashing.
It disintegrates.
Yeah, it disintegrates. It looks like dust mold on the wall when you're done with it.
Thank God for tweening.
All right. The slime is barely sticking around. If you guys want to roll initiative, but it would basically like. Oh jeez, are you fucking kidding me? I've rolled a 4 on the dice, so they're a 6 on initiative right now. I think. Wait,
I try and capture it in one of my empty potion.
Sure. Give me it basically be an attack roll, but what would be like a grapple, basically.
An attack roll, grapple. What would that be?
Like
if I was doing a strength attack.
Yep.
Like with my fist.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll flat d20 to add that.
Are you kidding me? Oh, because they do other things.
11.
Overall?
Well, yeah, I only get plus. Or 13. Yeah, I only get plus 10.
Okay, 13 is literally one more. That's what you needed to make. Like, you need to make 13.
Okay. I can't, so I rolled
It's
a
like
3.
11. Oh, man, that's...
The lowest I can roll with a weapon is 13 without getting a nat 1, and the lowest I can roll with my fist without getting a 1 is 12.
So you managed to pull some of this congealed necrocore into a container, and it just kind of...
Is Is anybody thirsty? It looks pretty good. I shake it at Brattick. Shake it at Ron. Who else has the shakes for Necrocore?
Talani. Well, the only ones who don't have the shakes for Necrocore are Cassidy and Ron.
Oh, okay. If only Mort was here, he would really love a snack right now, I
Oh
think.
boy, that looks really good, you guys.
Mort was the one that got us addicted in the first place.
No, that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He broke the...
He
wait.
created water to pressure burst the tube, and
Oh.
you guys were all in the room, literally downhill from the tube, so it literally just
What
washed
until
over the
that
whole
point,
room.
Grailmore was the only one who
Yep.
had the Necrocore.
I
Yep,
mean,
but then you guys were all...
I mean, it rained on us,
Yeah.
basically.
You guys took a shower of god juice. So who would like to kill this slime? Because it's barely hanging on to life, and... Oh, you already got it. Never mind. It's scooped up. So you guys are technically out of combat. What would you like
I'll
to
give it to
do?
Lordio later.
I'll take a quick look over in this area.
It looks to be a shrine. After like I'll give you a take 10 on religion, Cassidy, for this. You don't even have to roll. It looks to be a whatever this culture's sort of interpretation of what your current culture's interpretation is of Hecate and her two lesser siblings. It's a death trinity. This is sort of like the part of the shrine that is. They might have left like food offerings, like fruit. You know, obviously it's not like how everybody sees Hecate. The names are not the same, but it's there it is. The Death Trinity. There's the one for love. There's the one for judgment. There's the one for like overall. Give me an investigation, Cassidy, as you go in and look at that.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. 31.
As you are kind of snooping around, you find... What is that? That looks so pretty. I don't know if I've ever gotten that far. Clearly I have. I've got tabs there. You find a small upside down, or I guess teardrop shaped blue turquoise stone.
Ooh. I go ahead. I pick up the stone. Do I get any? When I touch it, do I sense what magic is affecting it, if any at all?
A slight divination charge.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the amulet or whatever it fits in, and I'm going to place it in there.
This is known as the Ivy Crown of Prophecy. It is a wondrous item. It is rare. No attunement. While wearing this ivy filigreed crown, you can use an action to cast the divination spell from it. The crown can't be used this way again until the next dawn.
And remind me what the deviation.
I believe divination, you roll 2d20s and you can use them.
That's important.
That's important. So let me see what divination is.
That you're thinking portent of the divination subclass.
Thank
of
you.
Wizard.
Thank you. Divination, 4th level. An action. Your magic and an offering. Put you in contact with a god or a god servant. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If you cast the spell 2 or more times before finishing your long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance of you getting a random rate. That won't happen with this because you only do it once.
I can only do it once per how many days?
Once per dawn.
Once per dawn. Okay.
It's scribe up for an event and vague.
Yes.
Cool.
It is a religiously flavored scry.
Definitely holding on to
It's
that
not
one.
a security camera. It's
No.
more like a prophecy.
More still like the only one that can talk to gods.
I can talk to God.
There's literally a god of inventors and engineers in this world.
Sweet.
His whole thing is part of his body was nearly destroyed, and he used god magitech to kind of rebuild half of his body. And so engineers are like,
You're a god now.
yeah. He's the son of the earth god. Anyway, we'll end there. We'll pick up next week with you guys descending down into the next chamber of this. You haven't come across anything that sounds like it would fit the cryptic words of the artery that the corpse said.
Necrocore,
Oh yeah, there's Necrocore here.
which is kind of blood.
Great.
That is kind
And
of
it's
blood.
congealed,
It's
which is
congealed.
clog.
Who's to say? I know, but I'm not going to tell you guys till next week. All right. Wow, that's so funny. I so rarely actually time out to exactly where I thought we'd get to today. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's great.
I brought this scarf because I knew it was going to be chilly as soon as we left.
We'll pick up with where we left off with Izuku.